Hello folks, Scourge TG16 here with my playthrough of Super Star Soldier, Part 1. Just gotta get through this title screen music. It's still good after all these years. Let's begin, shall we? Super Star Soldier, sequel to both Blazing Lazers and Star Soldier for the Nintendo Entertainment System for those that don't know. Yeah, it was a mediocre release that I didn't like for Nintendo. Could only play the game for about 5 minutes, but it was really not that fun. But its sequel definitely improved upon everything that Star Soldier was, as far as weapons, controls, everything. For example, this is the Ring Crush, I believe it's called. As you might have noticed from Blazing Lazers, well, in Blazing Lazers you had voices which would announce the weapons. In this sequel, you don't have that. However, it is in the game, and it's in the sound test, so for whatever reason, it's not here in the game. It's a small detail, but again, it would have been nice. And right there we have the spread laser, one of my favorite weapons in the game. I'll use it throughout the game quite a bit, but not as much as the spread shot, the regular shot that you start out with. Spread laser is very effective. It would have been nice to have something like this in Blazing Lazers without the delay, like it did in the in its original state, but unfortunately, it didn't do it for me. So this one is a much improved version. And here we have Homing Missile, an all-time favorite from Blazing Lazers. And like before, you get about 4 of them, and they keep getting faster and faster and faster and more powerful. So yeah, a staple for me. And of course, with the best combination of each weapon, be both sub and main. Well, it depends on the player, but I prefer this weapon, the spread shot and homing missile. Now here we're coming up to the first mid-boss. I believe the mid-boss's name is Noose from the instruction manual. And all it does is shoot little bubbles at you. Normally I don't get hit here, but yeah, that happened. Noose. That's cute. But anyway, basically, it's a very good game compared to the original. The graphics are, well, much sharper. I'd say they improved upon what made Blazing Lazers great. I mean, you have multiple scrolling, naturally. The graphics are much better, easy on the eyes, and the action is ever fast-paced. Doesn't really slow down like Blazing Lazers did, which is a good thing. And of course, has better weapons, but unfortunately, as you may have noticed, next to the your man or ship count, there is no bombs. That's one of the major failings of the game, or rather, not fail, but rather downgrade. Basically, the multicolor come-ins that you get, so that way you reappear in the game right after you die, those are your bombs now. Not too crazy about it, but hey. Here you have the Fire Wave right here. It's not a weapon I use through any part of the game because it's difficult to aim. So just this once I'm going to use it on this boss here, but not much throughout the entire game because again you can't really aim with it. You have to be very patient with the weapon, which could be difficult when you're trying to do a specific shot or trying to catch a specific enemy. It is the most powerful weapon in the game, but it's still not very well controllable, not my cup of tea. And there you go. On to stage 2. Now this stage reminds me of the Raiden. I mean, if you guys know about Raiden from the arcades, it mostly deals with land environments first, then it eventually moves to space. But this is a very interesting nod to Raiden. You're going to get multiple environments in this game, which is land, sea, and of course space. But yeah, it's going to be very easy on the eyes on various environments. You're going to get one strange areas in the game as well, but again, very colorful, very nice. As you can see here, my staple combination, which is the regular spread shot and homing missiles, are really doing their job as always. Allows you to relax, but doesn't make the game less hard though. You got to still watch yourself, because there are harder enemies that will shoot little lasers, little pellet bullets, little missiles at you. It sometimes take multiple hits to take out. So still, you got to be on your toes slightly, but if you just want to have fun with the game, this is it. That little green sub-weapon there is actually a shield weapon. It's like Beam Blaster from Blazing Lazers, but the reason I don't use it is that it's much like the bomb downgrade. That one is also sort of a downgrade too. You get 4 of them, they get faster when it rotates around you, but it doesn't really protect you that well. So for those who like real difficulty in a game, you can pick that weapon if you want, but I prefer the missile. Believe me. So yeah, whenever you get a shot, pick up the Cummins, because the more you get, the better chances you'll survive, provided you don't die. But I prefer to just have them for fun, because, well, the maximum lives you have is, I believe, 9. So yeah, unlike Blazing Lazers, you don't get like 27 lives by the end of the game. But yeah. Almost there. Yeah, we're approaching the end of the stage here. And the enemies do get tougher than this, trust me on that. This is what I call the tutorial stage, or the basic training. Now we're coming up to the second boss. After I get this coming here. There. Now, with the second boss, it's not complicated. Just dodge the little lasers that come straight down, and the 3 bullets that come from the sides. I prefer moving in between the bullets, so that way you don't get hit, or move around them like I'm doing right now. So yeah, let the missiles do their work, keep away from the lasers, and time your shots, and there you go. I'll see you guys in part 2.